So we've alerted the value that you typed in when the prompt message came up. That's great, but we don't actually want to just display that again. What would make a lot more sense is to store that in a variable. So up here we created a variable called number, and then we stored the random number into it. So let's create another variable here for whatever is returned back from the prompt. We're going to replace this alert with var, and let's say we could use guess. The only problem with the word guess, and let's first remove this parentheses that used to end the alert function, is that our function is also named guess. So let's say it's the guessed number. You can name your variable whatever you want. I always try to name variables though that make sense, because then you know what it means later in your code, and when you're reading your code, everything flows together nicely. So now we've stored this value of whatever we typed in for our guess into guessed number. Now let's just display that, make sure that we are storing that properly. So right after you win, let's say you win with, and then the guessed number. So you can type in guessed number here. Now if we ran this, it would actually just say you win with guessed number. It wouldn't say you win with 23 if that's what you typed in. And that's because the word guessed number is inside the string. We can try it. So let's click take a guess. I'm going to type 23. You win with guessed number. Well, that's not very helpful. What we need to do is we actually have to end the string right here, add the guessed number, and then add the end of the string. So when we add a number and a string, it just joins them together. It doesn't actually try to do an addition math problem. The only time that JavaScript tries to do an addition problem is when you add two numbers. So let's try this. Take a guess, 23. It should say you win with 23. And it does.